This is a very special place to us because it's been our marital home ever since we were married 33 years ago. Today, what you see is not what we had when we first arrived here. So we knew we wanted to live in the countryside. We knew we wanted to have a family. We were both country people at heart. But we knew we wanted something that we could work on and that was a project. And we were so incredibly lucky because we drove down the little lane and we saw this building, which was derelict. And so we knocked on a few doors in the village and they told us that nobody lived here anymore. It was occupied by a sitting tenant on one side of the cottage. So one of the things we learnt from our travels when we were spending time in Italy, when our daughter Daisy was there in Florence, was the way the Italians live beautifully. And the phrase bella figura really literally translates as the art of living beautifully. It's not about how much money you've got, not about how showy you can be. It's just taking the time, making the effort, and anything you do to try and do it to the most beautiful way you can. I love my wood burner. It's such a part of the family. We've had it in this room ever since we did our conversion, and it gives a real heart to the home. It's one of the things that I think just creates an amazing atmosphere. I think seeing a burning flame immediately wants you to come sit down. One of the things I'm really passionate about when creating a home is to ensure that the house feels like it has a layer of history about it. So it's not all just a show house. I think it's taking historic references. It's looking back, not just looking forward. A home can be brought into the 21st century, but also be brought up to speed in a way that has longevity. So here it's like my workspace. I've got fridge, larder cupboard, cooker, sink, and it's this great kind of triangle of workspace and practical. And then, as I say, people can stand the other side and I can just be the chef.
Because the Aga has the lids that lift up, it means that when you're cooking, there's the fat or whatever you're cooking with doesn't actually splatter the wall anyway, so it's quite practical. Each room has a purpose. Each room has a specific opportunity to impress you when you go into it.
I think for me, rounding up on what is living beautifully, I think it's that combination of how the house functions for you, how that makes your life easier, how that makes you happy, and therefore it becomes a beautiful life because everything has a place, everything has its purpose.